This isn't a social call, Rucker. I'm here to take you in.
What's up, guys? I'm Tamtu for Zoomin TV Games, but you knew that already. I'm here with Mary for the new Deus Ex Mankind Divided. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really excited. How's the reception been so far?
It's been really great. It's always exciting to come to E3 and show off what you've been working on and to have people like receptive to it. So it's been a wonderful, wonderful experience.
So how long exactly have you been working on this?
We started on this right after we finished the missing link, which was the downloadable content for Deus Ex Human Revolution. Right.
So this is completely on the current generation. How much has it allowed you to do things that you couldn't do before?
Well, we've worked with a brand new engine to develop for it called the Dawn engine, and it's really allowed us to up the fidelity of the graphics and the experience and the gameplay itself. So I think that you're going to see a much upgraded experience with Mankind Divided when you get to play it.
Innocent people died in that bombing today.
The augmented are suffering a genocide. It begins with demonizing us, treating us as less than human, exiling us so we are forgotten, and then exterminating us.
So the story takes about 2 years after the previous game. What exactly has changed? Because in the previous game you could make a lot of decisions. It would affect the ending a little bit. How does that carry over into this new game?
Well, what happened at the end of Mankind Divided is Adam Jensen had to make a decision because an incident had been triggered that caused all the mechanically augmented people in the world, or most of them, to go kind of crazy. What we've decided to do is that what happened down in the bottom of the ocean, there's really only one person in the world who knows the truth of what happened, and that is you, the player, because you made a choice and that you tried to affect the world. So what really happened down there, you're the only one who knows. And in the time that happened afterwards, the Illuminati and various forces have done everything they could to spread disinformation throughout the world and take advantage of the chaos and spread a lot of lies and a lot of rumors. So really, most people in the world don't know the truth. They were caught up in that incident. You're the only one who really does. And 2 years later, because of the chaos that had happened and all the death and the destruction, there's been a lot of backlash against the augmented population. They're now being outcasts in the world. There's a lot of prejudice and hatred, and many are being forced to live in segregated communities. And there's been a rise in terrorism, etc., and that's the setting that we're diving into.
So that's a huge scale. So something else that seems to be very huge is Jensen's new set of abilities. Yes. How many more abilities does he have now?
I don't know how many more he has, but he has a lot more. We worked very hard on giving some new abilities to the player, on increasing both the stealth and the combat, making the combat more fun. So now we have things like in his mechanical arm, we have a lot of guns that are hidden in there. Everything from a PEPS gun to the non-lethal Tesla device that enables you to target between 1 and 4 players and enemies, and shoot them with electricity that causes them to fall unconscious. We also have his nano blade, which can now be shot. So we have a lot of different things like that, and a bunch more to play with.
So it feels like it's very important that you wanted the player to be able to customize his play style to give him like the full experience in his own way.
Yes, Deus Ex has always been about playing the way you want to play. If you are a stealthy player, we want to encourage you to play stealth and give you tools and equipment that help you. But if you want to be a combative player and go full guns blazing, we're supporting that. We've worked on making the combat much more fun, much more visceral, and you can swap in between the two, so you can always recover your gameplay mode. If you want to switch it up, you perfectly can.
This should be your fight as well, brother.
So the first playthrough, how many hours can we expect to sink into it?
Well, I wouldn't want to put a number on it because everybody plays differently. So if you're going to spend a lot of time exploring, you're going to spend a lot more hours than if you just want to go straight guns blazing through the critical path and get the key points. So I can't really put a number on it because it's really all about how you want to play.
All right. So when you say explore everything, it's like a really huge leap between just bare bones going through the story compared to doing everything. Is that a huge leap?
Well, it's hard to say because we're embracing choice and consequences in the game. So the decisions that you make along the way, they can cut off entire storylines for you. They can open up new storylines. You could spend 10 minutes on a side quest, or you can explore it a lot, and you can have like a 2-hour adventure or more.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
It's really all about the choices that you're making.
All right, excellent. And time frame of release?
It's going to come out in early 2016, and as you said, it's coming out on the all platforms.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much for this interview.